Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to show and explain how to controller tap strafe. Not to get confused by mouse and key tap strafing, this is pretty much similar, but it's going to be different. The reason is because the mouse has a high sensitivity, so they're able to turn around way faster. So let's dive into it, guys. You're going to have to go to controller configuration here. From right here, it's recommended to have a controller with bumpers on it, just so it can make it way easier to do. I have a lead controller here with paddles in the back, of course. I have this on the down D-pad. So, noting, going further, you do have to sacrifice one button on your controller. This way you can be able to pull it off. If you have a regular controller, you can sacrifice your click, putting A and W on that, or D and W. I'll explain that later in the video. But most parts, you should sacrifice a down D-pad. You know, it's basically worthless in-game. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on it. You're going to click A or D, depending, and I'll show you that later. You're going to turn off toggle, turn W on, turn it back on, and from right here you can go turbo, turning it on, repeat all the way up. Now this is really important to note, guys. You cannot have third-party applications on Apex Legends like AutoHotkey. It is a permaban if they catch you doing it. Okay, so after we do that, let's jump into Apex Legends. So this is what it looks like when you press this paddle itself and trying to go into a tap strafe. You can see the pull and the velocity going up. Okay, so controller tap strafing is pretty simple. Either you have A or D attached to W on your bumper or your key, your button. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a running start. You're going to slide and jump, and as soon as you hit jump, you're going to hit your paddle and then turn in the direction you want to go. If it's left, you have to have A and W. If it's right, you have to have D and W. To do a 180, basically, you're going to hold that paddle down and turn very fast. The fastest way to do it, honestly, if you have slow sensitivity, is to look at the ground as you slide and jump to turn around faster. As you can see here, doing a 180 off the jump pad is the same principle. Either you're looking down if you have a slow sensitivity, or you're just looking forward if you have a fast sensitivity. And the key is, after you hit your jump, off the second jump, you're going to have to hold your paddle down and turn very quickly. So it's a very split-second thing. It's jump, paddle, turn. If you want to go hard left, you're going to have to just look to your left very fast. It's the same thing, same principle with mouse and key, and that's how you're going to get your tap strafing done. So technically, you shouldn't be able to tap strafe on controller. It's really only a mouse and key thing, but because we can put keybinds onto our controller, we're able to do this. Mouse and key was given it because they don't have a 360 degree of analog movement. What allows tap strafing to work is lurch. Lurch is a directional push that you get up to 0.5 seconds after the jump input, but strongest from 0 to 0.2, tapering after it. You can realistically get up to 4 W's tapping during that window with the scroll wheel, but since we have it on turbo for our bumper there, it can go up to 4 really fast. And that's pretty much the whole video on tap strafing for controller. It's pretty simple to do. You guys can have a lot of fun with it, practicing in the firing range, getting used to it. It's going to be very useful, you know, in dirty situations, especially in ranked when it gets really sweaty. So there you go. That's controller tap strafing.